Hey there everyone, I have returned with yet another video. This time I'm going to be focused on media attachments, blocking users, as well as a little overview of some of the preferences you can toy around with in order to enhance your chatting experience. When it comes to media attachments, they're going to be shown up as thumbnails, either in private conversations or in the main room, kind of like this one. Um, that's Edmund Husserl, if anyone's curious. But you know what? I don't want to see thumbnails. So if I want to change that, all I have to do is go back to this arrow, go to Preferences, and select this option that says Media Attachments, and then switch this from thumbnail to collapsed. So when I do receive another photo, it's going to show up as a blank link just like this. But say you sent a picture that you wanted to delete. Deleting it is also a pretty simple task. It's going to show up. All you got to do is press this trash can and remove permanently, and you are good to go. When it comes to blocking users, you can do that a number of ways. You can either open up their PMs and select this ignore, or you can click on their name, select ignore right here. Or if you want to be a little more specific with who you block and set a little bit of a range for it, go back to Preferences, go to Ignores, and from here you'll be met with a wonderful preset on who to ignore. Basically, you can block PMs from guests, PMs from men, my least favorite type of people, just kidding, whispers from guests. But if you want to be a little more specific with your range, you can go to Advanced Filters here, and you really just pick a range of people to not have to listen to or not have to read messages from. So if you don't want to talk to people that are between the ages of 18 and 24, boom, just like that. When it comes to other preferences, and I do recommend that you take a little look at this just to mess around and see what you like and what you don't like. A big one that you should definitely take a look at is the appearance preferences. And this is basically to mess around with how you see the site. So if you want the interface bigger, there's that one. If you want these messages, these letters to show up larger, click that. If you want your user list to show up bigger, click that. Different fonts you can choose from, as well as timestamps for different messages to see where they when they were sent or when they were shown. Oh, and this is a pretty big one that I should have utilized earlier. If you're getting spammed with whispers and private messages and your friends logging in or logging out, fear not, because you can go to Preferences, Alert Sounds, and you can either change the sound itself or you can just turn off alerts altogether. I will say this site is very friendly towards mobile users. And what you can do, this should be more or less what someone on an iPhone or any phone would see. And instead of clicking this arrow, you can just click your name. And the options are pretty much the same. You might see a little difference when it comes to the chat bar, but honestly, it's essentially the same. With that being said, I think that covers up most of my points for this video. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. And again, if you have any questions, do let me know or let anyone on the team know. We'd be happy to help you. And yeah, if you see me in chat, say hi, and I'll leave it at that. Have a nice night.